Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. Don't forget to click on that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're new here, if you're a cross-watcher, just know that this is an all Gemini channel. So do help yourself to checking out any of my other readings. Just so you know, we're getting toward the end of the year. So I am going to start deleting my older readings. And so if you are wanting to watch those, or if you have one specifically that you would like for me to keep up, stay on here, then let me know. And I will put it on a list to keep it there, because I know some people like to go back a year and go back and see what was going on when something else was going on in their life, right? So if there's any one of them that you would like for me to keep up, let me know. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Okay. This also wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. And this is what came out. Okay. I'm going to put this to the side for right now. Alright, so Gemini, let's get into this. Well, it looks like somebody around you is using poor judgment. This is definitely somebody whom you have tried to avoid conflict with this person. You have also gone out of your way to include this person, include them into any kind of activity to make them feel more welcomed. But it's like, as much as you have tried with this person, I'm hearing they have backlash towards you, would say. But this is very immature energy. This is somebody who definitely wants their way. Yeah, it's coming out again. So this person, it's like, it doesn't matter what you do. That's what I'm hearing. Just does not matter what you do. You cannot please this person, because whatever you do, if you don't include them, you're the bad guy. If you include them, you're the bad guy. So it doesn't matter. So for whatever reason, this person has like a lot of self-doubt. So you could tell this person you're doing a great job, you're doing good, but what they're telling themselves is the opposite. It's the opposite. You could tell them they look fine, they look good. You could tell them they're beautiful, but they're still going to feel ugly. So they have a very low self-esteem, very low self-value. They criticize themselves a lot. That's what I'm hearing. They criticize themselves a lot. Something about the way that they look at things is backwards. Very poor judgment when it comes to making decisions too, which can also cause a lot of problems for you, depending on who this person is in your life. But this is definitely somebody that is close to you. And it's like every time you try to change something up for the better, I'm hearing this person resists it. They're like, no, we're not going to do that. No. They're constantly in that energy of resistance. So maybe trying reverse psychology might work on this person. You know what I'm saying? Tell them they're ugly and they'll be like, no, I'm beautiful. Use reverse psychology. Honestly, I tell them, leave your room all nice and dirty. We like it like that. They'll be like, I'm going to clean it up now. I don't know what to tell you about this person, but wow, do you have your hands full? Yeah, you do. This person actually does feel like they're ugly. They themselves view themselves as being ugly. Okay, well, there is a decision on the table that needs to be made. You're at a split roads, and it's like, what do you do with this person? You know? I feel like you want the best for this person. So obviously this person means something to you. You do want the best for them. You're hoping for the best. You prepare for the worst, but you hope for the best. For one of you, I'm hearing that you might have caught this person stealing from you or being deceitful, lying to you. I do see here that this person could be very lazy, and so they might have lied to you and said that they did something when they actually didn't do something. And it could have been about something very important. That's the problem. So I'm hearing that you made plans with this person, or you try to make plans with this person, only for this person to backtrack everything that you said. Maybe even try to make you feel like you're crazy. Like, you didn't say that, Gemini. Saying things like that. You said this. And you're like, what? Why would I say that? The reason why I see them doing this is because everything is self-serving. This person is very lazy. They might not have told you that they're lazy, or they might not want you to know that they're lazy. It could be something that they're trying to hide from you. But they're definitely in that energy of just avoiding doing anything. It's like you keep trying to give this person something, or you keep trying to guide them in the right direction, and it always leads to chaos. It always leads to trouble with this person. So really, it's like you can't deal with this person. How can you deal with them when every time you turn around and you say something to them, they turn it around? You make plans with them, and then they end up lying or trying to gaslight you. It's like one thing after another. Haha. A new idea is coming out on the table. Maybe a truth is coming out on the table. A plan. An aha moment. Clearing the smoke is coming out. Uh-huh. I'm hearing that you have been holding back your emotions from this person for a long time now, Gemini. And it's because you see clearly. You see right through the BS. You see the truth. This could be the beginning of trouble, or this could be the beginning of a solution. And I do feel very strongly that you're trying to find a solution with this person, but it's not working. So it's like you might be trying to fight fire with fire, where you know that this person is being manipulative with you. So you might try to become manipulative back. Mirror what they're doing. This might be a tactic that you've tried to do with this person. And it actually is working. Wow. Okay. And it's actually working. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is you have tried to show this person, or have this person believe that you have higher knowledge. It could be spiritual in nature. It could be religious in nature. But like you have some kind of higher knowledge than they do. You're putting yourself into a position of being a teacher. That's interesting. Okay. So you're trying to be a teacher to this person. You're definitely coming out in this reading as the Queen of Cups. You're naturally the kind of person who's very, very nourishing. You're just natural at it. A natural counselor. That's what I'm hearing. A natural therapist. So you might be using these skills to try to deal with this person. Don't matter if this person is a child or an adult or older than you, maybe even, could be somebody who's even older than you, but it seems to be working. I'm going to see what else is coming out here. Put these out. Okay, tell me more about the King of Coins over here. See, it's all about the Two of Wands. So there is definitely a decision that needs to be made here, Gemini. Not just that, but I'm seeing planning. If this person's not careful, you just might end up just walking away from this person completely. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're not careful, you just might decide to free yourself from this person. Because I see this person has been possibly keeping you from your family or causing problems in your family, and you're looking ahead. You don't want problems. You want things to be peaceful at home. You want a good solid family life. So this could be somebody who has been disrupting your family life, especially with the Three of Swords coming out. This could be somebody who has been causing a lot of trouble with the Nine of Swords also coming out and the Three of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody who has caused a lot of trouble. See, on the outside, the family unit looks really good. Now, guys, this does not necessarily have to be family. It could be friends. It could be your group, the group that you hang out with, your adopted family. It could be anything like that, okay? It could even be people in your neighborhood, people in your community that you're close to. And this person has caused they've caused some trouble. They've caused you to have headaches. And I'm hearing for one of you, they've even have caused you to get gray hairs. Because they've been stressing you out, making you worried, making you lose sleep. Because you never know what the heck this person is going to do next. And that's the problem. The thing is that you have tried to nurture this person. You have tried to be a teacher to them. You've even tried manipulation. But nothing seems to work. You do have inner wisdom, though, and I do feel like that's what you're using here. You're very, I want to say very, very committed to this person with that King of Coins energy coming out. I do feel like you're very committed to this person. You're committed to trying to help them, whoever they are. Could be a family member. But you know what, Gemini? It's like you have to ask yourself eventually, at what price? When is enough, you know? I don't see you asking yourself that, but it is a question that needs to be asked. How much more can you give to this person? You've tried everything with this person, even manipulation. You've even tried to become a teacher to this person. How much more can you give to this person, you know? I mean, as it is, maybe this might be something, well, this could be something that you've been doing so long now, and that's why your hair's turning gray. Maybe you've been doing this since you were a child yourself, you know? Depending on who this person is. But you've been doing it so long now your hair's turning gray. And a lot of that is caused by this person. The stress, the fears of not knowing what this person's going to do next, what they're capable of doing next. I'm hearing like this person is a very unruly person, and they have caused some kind of trauma in the family. The thing is, on the outside, the family looks happy. Maybe you have a nice house. Maybe you drive a nice car. You know, but from the outside, everything looks good. But on the inside, everything is totally the opposite. Everything is chaotic. Everything is stressful. Because you've told this person things, you plan things with this person, and they don't follow through. Which means you don't have any progress. And you can't have progress with this person because they refuse to do it. It does look like for a while there, this person made you feel trapped or stuck. But it's not really that okay, so it's not really that this person did it to you. It's more of you felt stuck because you're trying to help this person way too much. So you're actually putting yourself in that position because this person is old enough. So if this is your child, this is somebody who's old enough to make their own decisions. At some point, we know we gotta let go, right? But this is more of you like imposing, or you, yeah, self-imposing those limitations, preventing yourself from being free. But now things are changing, and I don't think this person sees it coming. I see this person as freaking out. When you change things up and you're going to take, because I see you as taking control here. Taking control. I see you taking control, and I see you winning, because you're going to take control and you're going to like tell them that you're going to leave them behind. They can't stay around if they're not going to get on board. They need to get on board. Either do their part or get off the boat. That's an interesting saying, but that's what I'm getting. So that might be something that you have actually said to this person, you know, either get on board or get off the boat, right? You're gaining some kind of clarity here. You're actually finding a way to get your power back. If not yet, then you will be. You're actually getting that power back. You're liberating yourself. You maybe this all this fear that this person has had you under, not knowing what they're going to do next or what they're not going to do, right? Because it's like this person, I'm hearing chaos follows them everywhere they go. When you do this, when you take control, I'm hearing you're going to end up releasing all that fear that you've been living under. That fear of what they're going to do next. Are they going to burn down the house? What are they going to do? Right? Are they going to leave the washing machine running and go home and find the water all over the place? Like, what are they going to do next? It's things like that. This person is going to freak out. Especially for you, who I'm hearing, you're going to confront this person. You're going to confront them about some kind of truth that you found out about, and you're not going to confront them alone. I'm hearing you're going to confront them in front of people, because you want people to hear what they're going to say, because you know if you try to do this in private like you've done before, then they're just going to twist and turn your words against you, or they're going to say they didn't say something when you know dang well they did. So that's why you're going to have to do this in public. They're forcing your hand. They're forcing you to do this. They don't see it that way. They don't see that they're forcing you to do this, but they really are. They're forcing you. Because it's either you're crazy or what is it? And you know you're not crazy. You know you're not crazy. You know this person has said the things that they said. They promised that they were going to do things. You made plans with this person, and then they backed out, or they didn't do it, or they said there was always an excuse. That's what I'm hearing. There was always an excuse. And it was more like their way of controlling you, because you would get all flustered and get upset, and then you'd go into that counselor mode where you're trying to guide this person again, and it's like you keep going in a circle. It's not funny, but it is funny in a way that it's going to make you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I could feel your frustration. I know you're so frustrated with this person, and you're trying to do the best by them. And that's what is so crazy about it, is that you genuinely do want to do what is right for them. You're actually trying to help this person, but they don't want to help themselves. What I'm hearing is that this is the only solution that you can come up with. This is the only solution that you have found, is you have to do this. Now, this person, like I said, they're going to freak out. They're not going to know what to do here. They're going to like totally freak out. They're going to be like, what the heck? What is going on? Why are you doing this? But I want you to know they're going to turn around and they're going to say, like, you betrayed them. You betrayed them, and you caused them to go into some kind of deep sorrow. Yeah, see? Confirmation. You betrayed them. You did that to them. You did the worst thing. You stabbed them in the back by bringing this into the public. Possibly doing it in front of a father figure. Maybe their father. I don't know. A male figure, possibly. But that's what the problem is because you're going to be doing it in public. You're going to be calling them out in public. But you know what I'm also hearing is that what you're going to end up doing is causing this person to grow. Growing pains. You're going to have to let them know that's what they're feeling, growing pains. It's not betrayal. What you're doing is not betrayal, or what you're going to do is not betrayal. But they're going to have to face reality. And the reality is they're old enough to start doing things for themselves, and they're old enough to know between right and wrong, and lying is wrong. This person, you're going to force them to face reality. They're going to have to face some really harsh truths that the world does not revolve around them. Yeah. You're going to make this person stay up all night just the way that they had you staying up all night, worried and stressed out. You're going to make this person stay up all night thinking about everything that happened. Now it's going to be their turn. For one of you, I'm hearing you're going to have to tell this person that they're going to have to go live with somebody else. And that might be for one of you. You're going to tell this person that they need to move on and go move somewhere else. And that's something that they're not going to be able to handle. Yeah. They're not going to take it very well at all. Actually, they're going to try to stop you or try to prevent you from enforcing that decision. You might even tell this person that they're going to get cut off. Maybe you've been financially helping this person, okay, and that might be for one of you, or whatever it is that they're getting, because they're definitely getting something out of this. And you're going to let them know they're getting cut off. No more free food, no more free electricity, no more free phones, or whatever it is, or video games. You're cutting them off completely. They're not going to be able to believe it. They're not going to be able to believe it. They're going to be freaked out. This is definitely something this person does not see coming. They might even try to bring up the past or try to make you look at the past about something. They're going to try different tactics. I see this person is trying their best to prevent you from reacting the way that you're going to react. Okay? They're going to try their best. They're going to try to plan it out as they go. You're going to see this person squirming. Squirming big times, right? Yeah, they're going to try to urge you into stopping this decision, preventing you from planning this out. You know, like, because they're going to realize you've already have it all planned out. One of you might even be packing up their stuff already, putting it outside the door, being like, okay, your stuff's already packed. There you go. No excuses now. And this person's like, whoa, wait a minute. Where'd this come from? Hold on. Remember when I did that? Remember when I did this? And they're talking about things like a year ago. You know, I cleaned my room. I cleaned it last year. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know why I keep going back to the room being cleaned. It must be something, for at least one of you, it must be something about that. About this person not keeping their room clean. It must be like some kind of confirmation. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So, let's see. Where was I? Okay. This person's reaction's like, wow. They're going to make you feel or think or be like, oh, Gemini, I'm so disappointed in you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Oh, Gemini, I'm so disappointed in you. Anything else here for Gemini? You're going to have support, Gemini. You're going to have support. I hear you're going to have people telling you you're doing the right thing. You know, people are going to come in and try to team up with you here. You're cutting that person off. You might not talk to that person for a while, because you see very clearly of all the illusions that that person was creating, the deception that they were creating. It's one of those situations where you can't win, and you know it. So I think in private, you're just gonna feel like something's missing out of the home. You're gonna feel that void. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough road, Gemini. It really is. It's going to be a tough road, especially depending on who this person is for you. This is going to be a tough decision, a tough road, but you gotta put yourself first. I'm hearing tough love. For one of you, that's what this is about. Tough love. You're going to have to give this person some tough love. They're going to have to grow up, but this is your child for one of you. For another one of you, this could be somebody that you're romantically involved with, and this person thinks that you should just do everything for them. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading, guys. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're still here, we're going to do shopping with Ninja real quickly because, get commissions for it, so it helps. Okay, the first one out is going to be the Pringles, which I'm going to be posting and attaching to this reading. The second thing is going to be the Bic. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm doing, I have to show the products because Google said we have to show the products if we're going to attach them to our readings. And the third one is going to be the Jackery. Because they said that, well, what it is that other readers are already doing candles and they're doing other things. So I'm trying to do things a little differently here. The next one is going to be Pillsbury cream cheese, but basically Pillsbury frosting. Okay, it's gonna be another one that's gonna be on the list. I had something in it and I spilt it. Anyways, and what else was it? There was another item. Oh yes, it would be this one right here. I'm gonna do groceries since nobody else is doing groceries, and I'm doing AIM toothpaste. So if anything, if y'all want me to add anything to the list, I will. It helps out, helps the channel, helps me out, helps the channel, helps me to be able to do the channel, right? And yeah, those are the things I'm going to be posting. So I'm going to be doing groceries. Other people are going to be doing like tarot cards and they're doing like other things. I'm going to stick with groceries. So yeah, if there's anything that y'all would like me to add to it, just let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, y'all take care. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate all you guys coming out. And especially y'all who come every day and support me. I really do appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Anyways, y'all take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.